Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another LEGO video, and today we're going to be reviewing my two new custom LEGO train cars. So let's get started. So these two I made recently. It is a box car and a coal car. So let's get started. So first we'll start out with the box car. I'll move this one out of the way. First, alright. So the box car. It is based off of two sets that I have this kind of box car. It is from the... I based this off of the two box cars from the 7898 Cargo Train Deluxe set and the 3677... I think that's what the number was? Yeah. Red Cargo Train. So I just combined them two together to make this. And I think this does look really cool. So I got like the red from the Cargo Train Deluxe box car and these little details up here, like these, I don't know what you'd call these, but it's a nice detail on the roof that I added from the 3677 box car. And then I also have a dark bluish gray stripe running through the bottom, and then a plate layer on the top as well. Now these doors are not functional because I don't have any functioning doors, so I just added these fake ones for right now, which are held on by these bricks with studs. So this would be like the handle. It does run very smoothly, as you can tell. It is using the new style of wheels, so it's using these ones with the pin wheels. So I add a couple of those, so I use them for this. And of course I got the magnets, which do work. And yeah. So let's go ahead and take off this. Let's remove the roof. Whoops. No bricks are supposed to come off. Oh my goodness. Doesn't want to stay on, does it? So I had to use, this is a 18 long box car, it's not 16 long, because I just wanted to make it like that. So that's why it comes apart in two sections. So yeah. And because there was a little gap above the door here, I added a 1x6 plate just to fill in that gap on each side. So on the inside, as you can see, we got two different crates. Let's start with the... Let's just take them both out and start with this one. Get out. There we go. Let's just take them both out. Start with this one. This one is a large... These are on pallets, and we got 4 different containers. We got 2 of them in a... I call them dark tan. No, that's not dark tan. I like to call it light brown. I know it's probably not the same, probably not that color, but I just put them as light brown. And then we got the regular brown up here, which, as you can tell, it's already shipping off because you know how brown pieces are. They suck. God. Yeah. So that part chipped off. That part chipped off. Yeah. And that part chipped off. Yeah. Now the reason why I have these tiles here is because, well, they don't really like, they're kind of like splitting apart. So I have these to like hold them together. There's nothing inside these crates. They're just empty, but I added them here just because, you know, I had the space. Which, if you look inside, we got 1x4 tiles for this, because actually it holds down pretty well because of how big it is and a tight space it is. So yeah, and this other one is, since it's smaller, I use the 1x4 tile plates just keep it down in there. So yeah. Speaking of that, here's the other crate, which actually, if you notice that there is jumper plates on these, that's actually to stack them. So like, you can stack them like that. I would have had 2x4 tiles. If I did, I would have used that for this, you know. But actually, I think it's good that I used these jumper plates because I would have had the 2x4 tiles going up and down. So yeah, I'm glad that I did this. And then put the 1x4 tiles, bracing them together. So yeah. Now this container actually has something inside it. If we open it, you can see what is that exactly? Well, if any of y'all have seen the movie Atomic Train, perhaps from 1999, if you haven't, you should. It's a pretty good movie. Pretty long, though. It is, like, I think 2.5 hours long, maybe. But, yeah. This is actually a reference to that movie because it actually, spoiler alert, I mean, if you notice from the title, I think you should get it. It's a train carrying a bomb. So that's what I did here. I have a crate with a bomb in it. So I decided to reference that from the movie and put that in there. And no, it doesn't explode. I mean, come on. It's Lego. So, yeah. Just put it all back together. Non-explosive. But yeah, I decided to add that for a little funny thing. In real life, that wouldn't be funny at all. That would be catastrophic. So yeah. There's the boxcar. Take that off. Put on the coal car. So this one, so I wanted to make another car because I had a bunch of wheels and magnets from all the off-brand Lego train sets I gotten, and some I had taken apart. So yeah, I had a bunch of these left over, so I decided to use them, and I decided to use them for this coal car that I made. The other one uses, like I said, the real Lego ones and the real Lego magnets. So, yeah, this coal car, it is just light bluish gray. I wanted to make it because I didn't know what else to make. I was looking on eBay, like custom Lego train cars, seeing what kind of ideas I could come up with, and I decided to make a coal car. Of course, the one I was basing it off of was a lot bigger. It had actual bogies, but I decided to make a smaller version, no bogies, but still acted exactly the same. So, of course, we got the hoppers down here to unload the coal. And then we got ladders on the side, and then brake wheels and handlebars. Now, handlebars are here so that if you need to turn the brake wheel here and you're over here, you can get on the ladder, have your feet down here, and have your hands on the handlebar, like one here and then one turning the wheel. Or no, it'd probably be like this to lock the brakes, and this would be to unlock the brakes. So yeah. And yeah, I just smoothed off around this area, and also what I did, it's actually movable. So I just made just a setup of plates going higher and then back down, and then used a bunch of studs in black. And you notice that some of these are actually hollow studs. That's just because, well, I didn't have enough of the black studs, so I just started using hollow studs just scattered around because like I said, I didn't have any more. And then just to get the right height, I used 2x4 bricks just to, make sure it gets the right height. Because coal cars that I seen, where I used to live, there was 4 train tracks right by our house. Like, not even a mile away, like a few blocks away. There were 4 train tracks right next to our house, so I just, every time my mom would take me to school and take me back, most of the time I'd always see, like, a coal train being there, just waiting for, like, the track to clear or something. Something like that, so yeah. And sometimes they were empty, most of the time they were full, and they always, like, had, like a cone shape, kind of, I guess, like a cone shape. So that's what I kind of represented here with the coal. And if you look inside, we actually have some detail. Don't worry about these bricks here. I had to use them because they were the only bricks I had that were 14 long. But yeah, they're on the inside, so you won't see them. Also on the inside, we have our slopes that go down. So we have the 2x3 slopes here and here, and then we have 1x2 slopes to keep the slope going at the same angle. And then down at the bottom we have grills, and then we have more slopes in the middle to make sure you get everything down. So yeah, down into here. So yeah, pretty nice car. Also runs smooth, very smooth. And let me just put this back on. So yeah, the other one. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I know it was a little short, but it was only just these 2 cars I was gonna show, so, yeah. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.